Oh my God.
Morning all.
He's just very
Morning, boys.
hard-headed. Good morning, Chris. We're just talking about you.
He's on mute. He's
He's
on mute.
is he? Yes.
He's gone all shy. He's gone all shy.
Who's on mute?
Chris says
Chris.
he's got scared. He's got scared of all the bullies.
He's a lot more softly spoken than I thought he would. From his pictures, I thought he'd be like really deep, like really
Like a caveman.
angry. But I know, yeah. But he just looks, because he looks menacing on the bike when you're watching him on the stream, the way he looks at the camera. But he's more softly spoken.
Obviously, I'm posh, right?
Up north, southern means posh. It's the same thing.
I told my mum that, and she's like a mad bag
I've got to
lady.
sprint real hard off the start again.
I get
Shit,
10 watts
yes.
per kilo.
Let me get track stand start ready.
Oh, here we go again, boys.
Beep, 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 beep.
Good luck.
Don't worry, we'll be down to 1.1 watt per kilo after 3 hills.
I'm not actually doing that. That was just a laugh.
The Masaka rider's off the front. Well, he's not, but he's at the front.
Stretching.
Alrighty.
We're in for a shock. Very stretched. Oh, burrito. I reckon I'm going to save that for the slower part of the lap.
Just for that little bit more slowness.
Yeah, just make it slower, get myself more rest.
That Perez wants to push it, doesn't he?
He is more than welcome.
You've got a shit bike, aren't you? Must be in use, Victor. Has he got seat power or something?
Doritos!
Everywhere.
and they all went backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that burrito slowed the front up pretty quick. That guy on the Zwift bike, I think it's Perez.
Morning, Katie.
He ain't legit. He's doing 5.1 watts per kilo right now.
He's flying. Steamroller. Of course.
Five 5.8, 5.9. What a knob. Ruining our sprint session.
You're flagging.
I haven't got my companion app. Surely you'll get flagged because it's AutoCAD, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
whatever. Surely you'll get done.
This is going to be like the generation games, isn't it? Whoever gets the aero.
I got it first lap, but I'm just sitting on it.
All right. I'm just waiting to hear whether Piglet's moaning about not having one on it. I'm hugging him.
quietly happy with what I've got.
Thank God for that.
We'll see, Katie. Ben Pitt's got us doing TTT practice after this. So probably.
We got rid of Perez, I think.
Yeah, 1 second back. But I think he's getting back in. The elastic band is working.
He was doing 6.5.
And he's gone. Through the group. Oh.
It's strange because he's not doing enough power to get away, but enough to keep it fast.
He doesn't know what power he's doing. He thinks he's just good. He's got the new wheels, the new bike. And he's Spanish to top it all off.
There's a real correlation there, isn't there?
Trifecta.
I don't know why.
Guessing at 20 minutes he'll get flagged.
Oh.
In theory, yeah. But this is Zwift, isn't it?
He is doing 4.4 now.
He's turned it down.
He's not got a lithium battery in his drill, has he?
He might get dropped after a few laps if he can't keep that speed going.
Yeah.
He's getting gapped on the sprint every time.
Yeah, he's not really a
Just
threat for the
about.
finish.
Yeah, very true. He just made the race about a minute quicker.
Yeah, he just hasn't given me any grey, that's the problem. I got like 30 seconds of grey each lap.
It's good. Time in zone 2. He's doing us a favour.
I should be thanking him. Napier Magnus is going for a breakaway, maybe.
Yeah, let him.
Yep.
Perez off the back again.
He'll chase him down when he gets to the front.
Here he goes. Go on, Perez.
Go fetch.
You might win this year, Perez, in F1.
This reminds me of when I first started doing the trainings on Zwift and had a hard week, and I saw a session called high intensity recovery, and I thought, that's a recovery session, I'll do that. It turns out what it was learning to recover at high intensity. So it was just like threshold over unders. I've never had a bigger strop on a Zwift training. It was horrible. This is that. Learning to recovery zone 2 rather than grey.
Yeah, it is taking me extra time to recover from these efforts. It's the high altitude training I told you about, Piglet.
Oh, you're still holding your breath, right?
I am, mate, yeah. It's starting to get a bit sketchy now, though, mate.
Dig in.
No one's typing in the chat. Must be your fault.
Dave needs an aero. Let's all send him my birthday wishes. Go on, mate.
I got the feel. Perez is finally backing up to 3.5.
He's definitely got a cheap old Black and Decker, hasn't he?
Did you get an arrow, David?
Burrito.
I got my arrow.
Let's be aware, boys. Dave's going to go long.
You can tell, mate, you're starting to calm down a bit. Speed's like 5k an hour less.
Oh, there goes a ghost.
They didn't go anywhere.
No, tricked us.
It's one of them false attacks. Imagine that, bluffing somebody to attack off the front because you're ghosted and then using their draft to follow through. That'd be unbelievable.
Nice take.
I tried doing that, but I always go too far forward. I think Perez is holding himself back, and Alcia's not getting dropped. But people are thinking in the finish now.
This was flying by this week. New train. We might as well just attack boys the games up, he knows.
Yes.
What was that blanked out, Piglet?
Well, you type in dildo and it doesn't let you type it.
It does, it's protection off. I can see dildo. That's come up on my stream.
I see.
That's all right.
So Katie and Kelvin will be able to see how foul we are on my stream.
Oh. My avatar won't sprint. Get out of the saddle, man.
Maybe try and breathe a little bit. Stop holding your breath.
Morning, Jesse. That's very true, Katie. Let's go, Kyle. Let's push up a bit, mate.
Yeah. I'm alright, I was just trying to be sneaky.
Yeah, me too.
It's worked so far.
They're just stringing a little
I'm
bit.
worried about Chris. Chris is going to smash us in the sprint.
He's going to smash us in the sprint.
He's quietly sat there, isn't he, ready to go?
Our only hope is that we've destroyed him in the climbs.
The problem is sprinters always have a bloody sprint, don't they? If they're there, they can do it.
They're
His
bad
half
sprint.
sprint
My
is
good
my
sprint.
best. Yeah, that's what I mean. Their half a sprint is my best.
He'll only do 1100 watts.
Ah, that's all right then. Go on, Ben, you can beat him.
I'm aiming for 850.
This is the recovery ride.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Whitney.
Someone's ghosted. And straight back in the same spot.
Good tactic.
Jeez, it's easy when you do it like that.
Yeah, Katie, wasn't it?
Perez.
Oh, nice one, boys.
I got gapped.
I saw you. I was about 1 second away from doing the same.
That's what I thought. I can see Piglet. I can see Piglet. Piglet's gone.
Yeah, I was too late.
Yeah,
Perez
way
was
too late.
Perez was last.
Yeah, didn't have anything to all that.
Good work, boys. Enjoyed that.
God, I need to work on my gamesmanship. Oh, yeah.
It was only probably 1 or 2 seconds you were late. You've got to be
Yeah.
aware when they stretch it earlier than you want them to.
You know what it was? Genuinely, and it sounds stupid to sound. I was too busy watching the watts per kilo instead of what was actually happening. As stupid as that sounds.
Pretty close to the front, but I went just slightly. Piglet went past me, had a little bit of momentum. I was catching, but Piglet went just at the right time.
Yeah, I did get a good draft from the train, but the train was a smidgen too long.
I reckon
always
if
do
you're in
that
my
thing.
position,
I always ramp up too early. So I'm doing VO2 and then trying to get orange is so hard. I need to start myself earlier so I don't have to do 400 in the chase.
Yeah, I tend to get in a big gear, so you can sort of muscle it rather than use your cardio to get that little momentum builder, and
Yeah.
then just rip it.
I always try and ramp it up. Like, I don't want to be going from nothing to 1,000 watts. But if Piglet, you're in my spot, I think you would have had that win.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit further up.
This track's pretty hard though to get the sprint right. I remember when I used to win the sprints here, I'd wait till the pedestrian crossing, but everyone started doing that, and so now it's changed.
Yeah, it used to be the tactic, didn't it, back in the day?
Yeah, but then everyone did it, so you had to do something different.
Yeah, just big watts wins.
But I think what happens is it gets longer and longer and longer until it gets silly long, where someone else waits too late and they get it. So it always evolves.
Yeah.
All right, we got late join on this TTT practice. If you guys want to do it. We'll just roll around to the top of the course and then we can just do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, sort of thing. Not 30 seconds off, 30 seconds on, then roll to the back.
Isn't that our normal?
Can I toast?
I thought we were practicing some sort of knobhead tactic.
We'll do the knobhead, we'll do the regular tactic to establish a baseline, and then we'll do the knobhead tactic.
Sounds good. No, it doesn't. It
That's
sounds like
science, that isn't it?
yeah, lots of science.
You got to have a set point to compare to. So you're doing 450 on the front or 450, 500?
You do whatever you want, mate. I'm going to try and do 400 and a bit.
Oops,
Just
I
for
just,
the
I just pressed exit Swift. Lucky I put like join.
Let's see. I don't know if I'm ready.
Morning, Paul.
You're born ready, Carl.
I'm in gear 1 at the moment.
Oh, I can't do it anymore. Scott, when's the next race?
Gear 1 sounds good to me. Fucking bollocks.
My legs shot a bit, but we'll do what we can.
Will you get the same data, Ben, if we do pulls at 150 watts?
Wow, I think extrapolating that data is I'll be on my phone. Hey, great.
This is exactly why me and Dave didn't make the GB rowing team.
No, nor did I.
Let's catch up.
Thank you, Phil.
Hey,
I don't think I've ever been gapped with somebody doing 1.9 watts per kilo before.
This so far is reminiscent of our last effort, Nick, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. This is
Everyone's all over the place, 10 seconds between everybody.
We'd be like, oh, slow down, and everyone else will roll up, and you'd roll up, and you just go 10 seconds past the people who stop.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you do it in
What
a
we
race
roll-
and everyone sticks together. It's bizarre.
What we roll into? We roll into the start line and then going.
Wherever
Yeah,
Ben
we'll just
tells
cool
us.
down. We'll just do an easy ride to the roundabout bit. And then we'll start ramping up at the roundabout, so we've got a same pace over the start line both times.
Yeah, no problem, Phil.
We're just going to work out the order. Where's the bot?
Yeah, we can't.
Oh, fuck.
We can't go, can we, until we've already done one length? Because we need the timed section, don't we?
Well, we've got to. There will be the time section on the way back. So it's like a
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, that's
9,
what I
10.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just going to go to the top of the course. Does anyone want to use the bot?
Absolutely not.
Piglet does. Piglet does.
Oh, God, yes, I love the bot.
Well, we can
See?
use any.
Right. See what I'm? Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can just give ourselves numbers.
Phil, we've already done one race.
I'm
This
used.
is a TT practice between races.
I'll go first. I'll get my turn out of the way with first.
I'll go last.
So we did the Crit City. David, Kyle, and Ben did a Tour de Zwift first. Then we've just done Crit City, the kicker. And now we're going to do... Ben Pitt has an idea for a different TTT tactic. So we've made a meetup. And we're just going to see how that goes. And then probably do the back pedal race after. Back pedal race would be fun. I always come last in them, but it'll be a laugh. Good morning, knobhead.
Fucking hell.
In a second, I'll join you. Good wild enthusiasm for that, then.
Carl's attacking.
1.1 watt per kilo.
Outrageous.
Stay with the beacon. Oh, there he is. There's Chris.
Yeah, he's the captain, David.
Yeah. Captain David.
Yeah, because I wanted to go outside today, Phil, and normally outdoor rides are, 4 to 5 hours with a good few full-on efforts in. So if I can't go out, because today it's gale force wind and rain, and 4 degrees. I can go out, but my dad won't join me. I like to get quite a lot of intensity and make this my main endurance kind of thing for the week.
I think A2 are going to be a rider short on Tuesday, aren't they, Piglet?
I don't know,
even
actually.
with me saying I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure as yet. I've not checked the old Doodle thing, but I've just loosely stressed that people should have an idea of what world we're in, what climbs there are, whether they've got 2 arms and 2 legs or not and stuff.
So basically just tag Roy in it.
Yes.
That's a lost cause. No point.
He's absolutely hilarious, isn't he?
Yeah, absolute character. I'll ride for A2 if you're down. I'm registered already.
Oh, nice.
So who's got the biggest rider score? Is it David? I've got 78,000. No, 788,603.
Good morning, Scott. Yeah, the first race went really well that I did. I don't know how the one before went for David and Kyle and Ben. And this is our TTT practice. If we all TTT at this rate, I'll be a very happy boy.
Piglet, you do 1 minute turns.
Yeah.
Excellent. And then, so with the most, I do the lowest turn, right? And then it works backwards.
1 minute, 150 watts. But the trick is you're not allowed to get dropped.
Yeah, that's going to be tough, isn't it?
Says you.
All right, knobheads, what's the rider order?
Well, we have the first person and the last person, which is Carl, and then yourself. We need the filling for the sandwich.
I'm now 5th, though. We've got 6.
Oh, okay, we need a bit of bread then.
I'll just toast immediately and just sit back.
Yeah, you can just sit in if you want, Chris.
Lee did last week.
I'll go P3 then.
Chris, you just got to fill the gap at the front.
All right, I'll try.
Between the front and the finish.
Yeah,
I guess that would actually be good. If Chris sits in, because then he could see what sitting in is like, doing the 2 different techniques.
Yeah, exactly. Like if he just sits there and tries to hold steady watts, we'll be able to see what power he's doing.
So, Katie, Ben thinks our best bet, as we're all quite punchy, might be like 10-second pulls that fly through. So we're talking like every 60 seconds doing a 10-second sprint. He said at least. Sorry, stream, my Wi-Fi's on and off again. Yeah, I was saying at the top of a climb, for example, I feel much more comfortable doing a very short, powerful sprint than I do doing another 30 seconds of VO2. So it might be a way to gain pace quite readily. I don't think we'd necessarily do it for the whole TTT, but knowing that we can go from these steady state efforts on a long flat to gritting up a hill to using this kind of explosive sprint coast to get us paced back quickly might be useful. It might absolutely kill us, who knows.
And we'll try and
9 minutes is what we're trying to beat.
Well, I reckon it'll be 9:30. I don't know. But we'll try and start on the top of the minute too. So wherever we are, top of the minute near the roundabout, we'll start then, Kyle.
But Ben's a good scientist, so we're doing one lap with our standard tactic first, and then we're doing one lap.
So what are we saying, 450?
Of sprints.
I'll do 450 or 500.
Oof, dear me. I was thinking 400. It's nice.
Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
just do whatever you normally do.
Bloody hell.
I'll do about 450. I could do 450 for 30 seconds. It's trying to do 450 for a minute in the ZRL. That was the problem.
See you, Phil.
Oh,
God, that was horrible.
yeah, a minute it lasts forever. Because the thing is, when you do 30 seconds, you've got that ramp into the 30 seconds, and then you're sort of ramping off. So even though it's a 30-second effort,
It's
totally different.
it's the recovery after. So if you're doing minutes and everybody else is on 30 seconds, to recover from minute turns, it's all, the first couple are all right, but it's when you get into the fourth, the fifth, and then towards the end, you're just dying to death. And then when everyone...
It's fine to do minutes as long as everyone does a minute, because you double your length and you double your recovery. But if you do a minute and no one else does, you double your length and you take 30 seconds out of your recovery. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Plus, if someone else then drops.
Yeah, someone toasts out. And if the group's doing 50k an hour, that's also fucking awful.
I can't remember who was in our ZRL. I think it was Alan Lynn, real Alan Lynn, or whatever his name was. Because it was yourself, Piglet, then him. He'd go off like the clappers, trying to bridge that gap. All I heard was you all right, Carl. I'm like, yeah.
Gap, the gap. You almost hear the tears running down your face.
I'm not closing that.
I shouted gap because I shouted gap because I knew I wouldn't be able to close that. That's the thing. He was like, yeah, okay. Sound like disappointment in your face.
Backpedal are going to be in the extreme now, all over you guys.
My favourite, Kyle, is just say help, because then everyone knows you're just feeble. It's amazing. It's like, I can't do it. Help.
Oh, mate, I'll swallow my pride for no problem. I've got no problem swallowing that. Thinking, I can't!
I can't do it. I can't.
You missed out last week. It was Nick who was getting the treatment. Come on, Nick, hurry up. Go. The trick is to finish near Piglet, so he hasn't got enough chance to tell you to hurry up.
But there's penis-shaped rocks there.
The what?
Dildos everywhere.
Yeah.
I should take my helmet off and free my hair.
Feel the wind through your hair.
Fuck that.
So this is what I miss
outside.
riding outdoors. Riding outdoors, I'm just talking to friggin' animals and shit.
I swear to God, one of them. I wish I was there when Phil started talking to the ducks. I'd have been absolutely in stitches.
It was the way he was sort of, the stance he was
Yeah, it was
showing
amazing.
as well, wasn't it? Like he's
I was
squatting
amazed
down.
he didn't fall in.
Yeah, honestly, he must have been right on the edge, leaning over. You know, wearing about 2 grand's worth of kit and his camera as well. Massive splash. That'd be some footage.
I better take a shot of this.
I just got a screenshot of us with a massive penis in the background.
What a bunch of penises.
It's like our perfect backdrop. Bunch of dildos, dildo kit, massive phallic rock.
So someone with a brain will have to remind me where the start point is, because I never know where these
This little
All right, so we got
lines are
30.
and stuff.
We can start in 30 seconds or a minute and 30.
Minute and 30 sounds better, doesn't it?
All right, Kyle, get ready. Get ready. You'll be doing on 15 minutes. No, 16 minutes.
16 minutes, yeah?
On 16.
Okay.
We've got ages yet before we get round the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to
Yeah,
say
maybe
17 would be better.
If you want to go on 17, don't go too fast.
18.
18.
Nice round up for 20.
Yeah. I'm thinking
There's
if we
an
go
idea.
back, this isn't actually the start, is it? It's the other side.
Yeah,
Let's go
we've got to
back.
go round the. We've got to go round the circle. Yeah.
It's
Look.
just around this right-hand corner as a start. As we,
Backpedal's my day job, Kelvin. B-tits is my weekend shame. Don't judge me. I'll only a B-tit on a Saturday.
come on, Dildos, you're all bloody soft today.
It's Dave dragging us into volcano races.
I've already peaked. I'm done.
I picked about 6 months ago.
About a decade ago, yeah.
Yeah, me as well, Nick. Me as well.
All right. Hopefully we don't take less than a minute to get around here.
I'll
that should
start
be
pushing
fine.
anyway. I'll start pushing. Right.
We could all start ramping up a bit.
Yeah, I'm going to start just pushing a little bit.
Yeah, got plenty of time, I think. There's a tiny little downhill around the back, I think, that will get speed up.
Ready?
Hey, I've gone straight.
Oh, that's a classic.
Easy, Kyle.
Yeah,
Easy, Kyle.
good luck, guys. I'll watch.
Shall we bail?
I've got Chris with me as well.
Yeah, let them navigate back
Oh,
to
well.
us.
We can do
Harry,
late. We'll do late
Do
join.
a quick,
We'll do late
do a
join.
quick you, Ethan.
We'll do late join. You guys go. Start the TT.
Are we carrying
Yeah,
on?
okay.
Kyle,
Yeah.
17:30 till 18, you go.
No idea what was going on then.
That is a well fuck me moment, isn't it?
Yeah. Right then. I'm coming through.
I'll be fifth on the line, so it doesn't really matter.
Nick on.
Yeah.
Go on, David. You can make it. I've got a completely different clock now.
Nick off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pick it on.
Yeah, I think we've all got a different clock, haven't we? Bloody hell. I'm getting dropped here.
Pick it off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick it off.
David on. David off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ben on.
That was a bit of a flex, the super slow countdown.
I was going to say. I
5,
was listening to the boss again.
4.
I was trying to drag a breath in between.
It's been 30 seconds.
Yeah.
About 5 seconds.
All right, Ben off.
Nick on.
Now.
No, Kyle's on.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. Testing you.
After you, sir.
I'll take
Beautiful pace line.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nick on. Nick off. Nick off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Big on.
Push up from the back, lads.
Come on, John. Close that gap.
Pick it off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick it off.
David done. Off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ben on after the longest 5 seconds.
Better.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 off.
Come on, man. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nick on.
That sounded like you're coming from down the street.
Oh, man.
You had the Doppler effect going.
That's fine. Oh, I should have got top down here.
Nick off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take it on.
Okay, don't really sprint to the line, otherwise it kind of makes it unfair. Just keep doing the rotations through to the line.
Take it off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it off.
David on. Off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. David off.
Ben on.
Melvin, Ben's got a new technique he wants to try. So we're guinea pigs. But he wants a baseline first. A good science.
Ben off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ben off.
Kyle on. Oh my god.
Yeah, 907.
Yeah, nice.
What are we doing?
Shall
Chill
we,
now till you get down the other end, is that right?
shall we U-turn?
No, stay here, otherwise we'll go out of the world.
Yeah, that might screw us up, mightn't it?
Oh, does it? Oh, okay.
Might do a straight on instead of a left, or
It's not
you never
fun,
know,
mate.
do you?
So we can do a little practice on the way there, once we've cooled down a little bit. Just do 1 or 2 rotations on the way there, once we've cooled down a little bit. Not too much though, because we kind of want to be fatigued when we do it, not doing it fresh.
Ben, can you talk me through it one more time? Exact plan.
So I'll go to the front from the back. I'm just going to push through to the front like now. Once I'm at the front, just do what I am now. If I start pushing off the front, that's when I ease up again.
So there's no order. It's just when you hit the back, push through.
Try and keep the same order we just had. So I'll try and follow David. And then once you push through, don't just completely stop pedaling. Just try and hold the wheel of the person that comes past you. So what you do is just ease up and let them come past you, because they will.
Just be aware that with the slight gradient change and or anyone's little surges, it might screw the order up. So if you're on the back, just squeeze through like Ben said and then ease off. It's
So
kind
we'll
of like
see what
how
it's
a race
like.
would be.
It's actually going to be very difficult technically to do. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Goodbye.
How many minutes is it?
Somebody else has gone as well.
29,
pressing
20.
You're
Just gotta be something about that initial.
Just U-turn and see if you can get back in.
I can't get back in.
Yeah.
All right, we'll start a new ride. We're going to start a new ride.
Are we stopping then?
Yeah, I can't get back in.
You're setting a meet up, are you?
Okay.
What's the guy doing now? anyone doing that back pedal on it? Like last night or?
No chance.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
We can. How long is that to that ride? We've got a little while to go.
Ages, yeah. 50 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I can set up a new event and do exactly what we just did then, and I'll be out and back. So it'll be almost the same time as we did anyway. I'll do late join so I can start pedaling.
That was about 28 minutes, wasn't it?
I'll set that to start now, so then I'll just start pedaling and you guys can all join as I'm going along.
So if I come out the wide, then just jump on you, Ben. Is that right?
Yeah, just go into the event in the club. I'll just set it up, and then I'll do late join. So I'll just start pedaling as soon as I set it up. Well, I'll just set it up so it starts now, and then I'll just start pedaling, and you guys can join along. Only thing is, I hope we don't bloody loop at the end again. Oh, the earliest I can do is 7:38, so that's doesn't really matter.
6 minutes time, yeah.
So I can quickly grab something to eat.
And take a few breaths.
Yeah. Do you know what I find the hardest, believe it or not, isn't the pull, it's staying on the second wheel. I can never quite get that power. So I'm always at the back or at the front.
That's why I think try this way, because this way you kick in from the back. So you kind of had a rest before you do your thing. You kick in from the back, and then you just hold the power to stay in the wheels. And then you get to the back and kick again. So it's a different effort.
That's what I was trying to do on that one, is try to close that gap between the first and the third, or first and second, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, you did it for me on the last one, I think.
The power was all over the place, unfortunately, but
hopefully we don't. You and I, Chris. Hope we don't go straight ahead again in this bloody event.
I'll do it for you.
I thought they were
It's okay, darling.
Did you get the options to change directions, Ben? Or did you just go straight on? Nothing at all?
There's nothing at all. It's just you guys.
That's crap, innit?
Make sure you guys go to the companion app and join before the event starts.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in the pen. 3:45.
I can't find it. I can't find it, boys. If I'm not there, go without me.
It's in there. Go into the companion app into the
You there, don't you worry about that. Get in here now.
Classic. Don't worry. I can't find it. Go.
Nah, 2 seconds.
If this doesn't work this time, at least we've got a time down, and then we can try and do it another day, on tomorrow or something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we can do it whenever, can't we, really, I guess?
Yeah, we just need the same riders.
Yeah.
I just think the key is, if you're at the back, push through and make sure you push your avatar through to the front. And that's the kind of, sort of correct me if I'm wrong, Ben, that's sort of the key, isn't it, for the momentum to keep gaining draft over time.
It says I'm going in.
So I've managed to work it out, Carl. So if you don't, then it puts you below
the level.
I'll click the tick on the companion. I'll click the tick on the companion app, but it didn't transfer to Zwift. So usually it says join events, and it didn't.
You've got to get out of it and back into it sometimes.
Yeah, I had to leave.
Yeah,
I had to leave and then join again, and it was there.
Yeah, me too.
You'd think I was good enough to be able to work technology, but I am quite an idiot.
as long as you vented on the companion app, you got late join, so you got half an hour to work it out.
Yeah. No, I'm in. I'm intrigued about this, to be fair. This sounds quite nice, like sort of 10-second efforts, 10, 15 seconds. And then obviously you're at the back and it's just repetitive, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
Probably shorter than that.
the tricky bit is how we drop back, because obviously you don't want to stop pedaling too much, because then basically we're just going to go slow with someone kicking off the front every time. It's got to be like a Coco Cadence and Bowie ride, where you just try and hold the wheels, and then if you end up at the back, you kick forward. But obviously you've got to drop back on your turn.
Yeah. I've got no problem dropping back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You don't want to drop back too fast. You just got to, it's putting that effort in, but that's a difficult balance. And
I
then,
think if you try and drop back the speed that you'd normally drop back in a team time trial, and then the little kick again at the back, but instead of kick and then settle, just kick through and back off.
But the thing is, we can experiment. So if we feel like we're going too slow, we can say, okay, a little bit more power, just to see what it's like. And the kick through, I think we just do what we do when we first try and do a TT. We're like, oh, I've got to get to the front. And you end up flying off the front.
Yeah. It's kind of like the race for the line in the last K or two, but not quite as intense, I think.
And I think you can probably get about 15 metres ahead of the group accidentally, because you still get a bit of draft. And as long as you don't keep kicking off that 15 metres. Because if you get to about 10 metres, you're getting a draft, and then, yeah, it's not so important not to get that big gap, because you're going to drift back anyway.
We're just going to be 5 freight trains here, aren't we?
Yeah, that's pretty much what we want. 5 freight trains. You can see on that, just there.
No, me neither.
You can see how well drilled we are at TTTs, though. For a lot of that TT, we're all lined out really well.
Yeah, good pace line at times, isn't it?
What's that 1 watt per kilo there, Kyle?
I was going to say, been dropped to 3 watts per kilo. I was hoping you wouldn't notice, to be honest.
It's only because I clipped him with 5 seconds ago. I was like, oh crap, time's gone.
Someone's going, oh, there. I wonder where Nick was going there. I was going to say. Oh, it's more hard to get up.
And I just see something. Where are you going, Nick?
It's not letting me U-turn or anything.
Oh, you got late join.
Yeah, I'm not even got the invite. So.
I can see why they haven't been rolling out these club events very well, because they're shit house.
Yeah, not the smoothest, is it?
Yeah, like 2 out of 6 people, so for me and Chris have gone U-turns twice. Well, not U-turns, gone the wrong direction twice. Nick, U-turn.
That's a nice jersey, Dave.
Has he got it on, or you just got the one next to it?
He's got one with like a skull on it. I assume it's the Fuego one.
Am I wearing it?
Yeah, because you got. I don't know if you're wearing it. Not on my screen.
I'm not wearing it on mine either. No.
No, dildo's on mine.
That's a reverse. What do they call it? Anyway, it's a reverse desert thing.
Hasn't it got like a goat on it or something?
Yeah, it's got a goat.
Fucking
There's
goat.
Goat or a ram's head or something?
Yeah, that's it. I'm waiting for him to get back in shot so I can take a picture. Come on, Dave.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Did you all get to wear it at once, or did you only see one person wearing it?
I think we all wore it, but separately. So I'd got it on my screen, and Kyle had got it on his, and Chris had got it on his.
Oh, it would have been good if you all had it. The one that I hardly ever get is the Epic KOM jersey.
think I've
That's
had
got to
it
be
once.
nice.
It's got a goat on it, I think.
You do it at the wrong
Yeah, it does.
time, because you're in the time zone with all
Yeah.
the Japanese guys. I've never known a nation to only be good at riding uphill like Japanese Swifters. It's insane.
Yeah, the time zone that I race, yeah, it's all Japanese riders. It's all 50, 52 kilos, 50 kilos.
Are we going this way, or are we going all the way out? We're doing the back.
All the way and back.
Cool.
Because there is no segment. There's only that sprint just here. There's only segments on the way back.
Oh, I didn't realise. Cool.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You can go from here if you want.
Yeah, there's no leaderboard, is there, for this way?
I genuinely didn't know that. Yeah.
How many kilometres have you ridden with Coco?
A lot.
That's where I usually get the jerseys. I ride with Coco and I start right at the back. And then you sneak the jersey on the way through, on the way back.
The problem is I have bad memories. I always seem to do it as a cool down when I'm dead. I get dropped and then I hate it.
The game I used to play was you try and get away from Coco so you can try and go around the roundabout at the top twice. That's friggin' hard. It takes a long time to go around that roundabout.
Who's doing the back pedaler then?
Yeah, I will. I need to do another recce anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, Nick,
likewise.
I'm going to do those 2 sprint segments. I don't really give a shit about the Epic KOM. I just want to have a look at the sprint segments again.
Yeah, I want to go full gas on the sprints just to get a feel for it for myself. And then Titans, I always go full gas because what else can you do?
Yeah, when I get to Epic KOM, I'll see how I'm feeling. I'm probably feeling crap, so I'll try and sweet spot it. I might just sit with Mick.
Just to annoy him.
Yeah, just sit in his draft.
I'm going to join the same event as Dave on the sofa, chilling.
Magnums all
Yeah.
round.
I'll be done. I'll be done at 9 or
morning.
whenever we finish.
I didn't
Maybe if I
realise
see
this,
Jay.
but, we got Unilever's end of year results 2021 yesterday, and that impacts my bonus. And Ben & Jerry's and Magnum carried us. Everything else sold quite badly, but Magnum and Ben & Jerry's profit margin through the roof. Thank you very much, lads.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Nick. No worries.
But David gets them free for his sponsorship, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to CCAT.
Magnum and co-op cakes. Go on, Dave.
I bet they have a health and safety meeting about giving away too much ice cream to the employees.
We've got a freezer full of Magnums at our site in Liverpool that only come out when they think we're not working hard enough. We'll get an email in the morning like, we will unlock the Magnum freezer if you do this by lunchtime.
I bet it gets done though.
It certainly does, yeah, we're like kids. Like, you'll get a sticker if you do this. Like, alright, we'll do it, yeah.
Do you get shares, Nick, for bonus, or is it just cash?
No, bonus is cash, but we've got a scheme where you can put a certain amount of salary before tax into shares instead. And for every 3 shares you buy, Unilever will give you an extra one, basically, as staff. So
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I just looked at Insider's roster and it's very low, but probably to the low level of they're giving away shares to the employees sort of thing.
yeah, it's a big controversy
Which is quite
at the
normal.
moment because we're really focused on a kind of green agenda, on a clean future. And the stock market hate that. They want us to sell stuff now. They don't really care about if it's biodegradable or not.
You're right.
Yeah.
So weird.
I just saw your GIF that you put in there, Nick. All right, where's Chris? Is he not coming back?
He's lying next to his boy, probably.
I think he's hoping we don't notice.
If he doesn't come back, we'll see, because if we beat it without him, we definitely know it's better. If we get close, like if it's within 5 seconds, it's probably better.
Don't give him an excuse not to come back.
And if we don't beat it, he's got to do 30-second turns every single week.
And also make a mental note now what your perceived exertion was from the first one and second. Like, is it likely you can carry on that for 30, 40 minutes or absolutely fucked?
Yeah, that's going to be the key, is how hard to actually push, not in that push effort, but after the push effort. Do you want to try a little practice after this descent? Do you want to try and do a little practice at it?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yep.
And we can do it as we were, as in rear person.
Yeah, same order.
Just jumps
so
on,
Carl,
just keeps building.
you get to the back. Who's way at the back? That's Nick. We've got to wait for Nick.
Sorry, I'm tapping. Alright, I'll be back on in a second.
He's checking his share price, isn't he? I can tell.
Yeah,
It's giggling.
3 for the price of 1.
Share price has gone down, but he's just gone up.
So as soon as we hit the front, we ease off, yeah? Or do we continue to push?
Gentle ease, yeah.
Yeah, just a gentle ease. Not forward to the back, just sort of try and hold your position a little bit.
Yeah.
And what should happen is the person who's next squeezing from the back should then follow you through anyway, so it should suck the group through you as you've hit the parachute of the wind each time.
Basically a reverse pace line for outdoors where people are constantly falling back. You're just pushing through from the back rather than pushing through from second place.
Right then. I'll start pushing through now then.
All right, so then who's after Carl
It
goes?
should be me, but I'm off the front, just because I rolled through.
All right, Carl, he's up. We'll just get ourselves organised in the lineup first, and then you can. Because I've got to start off in front of David.
Yeah, I'm on the back now.
I've got to be on the front when Carl pushes through.
I think we can ignore the order because it will go kaput pretty quick.
Yeah, let's just give it a go. Otherwise, I want to start off with at least a little bit of order. Okay, so I'm at the front. David should be behind me.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I take a
basically,
roll
you reverse what you think you are, because David goes before me, so he's behind me.
Right. I'll push through then.
Go when you think, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm coming.
Nick's
All
coming.
right, Nick.
Yeah. I've stopped to about 4. I don't know whether to push harder. Might take a bit of time just to get the momentum up.
Yeah, we'll just do a couple of turns.
This is like proper outdoor chain game.
Hard doing this, camera 6. So 5 going.
Following Ben.
It's actually a long effort.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I guess we could tighten it a little bit, but Not sure how easy that is to do.
I guess the problem is when you've got Nick coming through that's quite light compared to
Yeah.
Kyle coming through. There's a massive difference.
I'm going to try and tighten it up a bit.
That's where I think the order will be a bit dodge, because of the different weights and the likes, and heights actually as well.
Shall we go easy till we get round this roundabout then and give another go tighter? Time.
Yeah. I think we've got to adjust
Actually,
something though. It's too much effort.
Got to be tight together, I think, isn't it? And less speed coming through.
Also,
so
there's
everyone
only
holds
5
it
of us.
higher. Yeah.
Yeah, try not to drop back so much.
Yeah, to keep it a tighter distance between P1 and P5. So that distance is easier to get through. That makes sense. As soon as a person ahead of you or behind you on the road kick just after they've kicked, or 2 or 3 seconds, so then you'll pick their draft and so on and so forth.
Yeah, maybe not kick so far forward. If it feels like it's more than 15 seconds, don't do more than 15 seconds.
For me,
I think you only need to nudge.
The old BP1 issue that I went straight through, there was a gap, so I eased off, so I'm now not on the front really.
Yeah. I think just a bit shorter and a bit tighter. It seemed to work decently.
Just don't do more than 15 seconds. Even if it means you don't go to the front. All right, Kyle, let us know when you want to start.
I'm sorry. Building now. I'm going.
Okay, Nick's following.
So now you can ease off.
Yeah, I'll ease off as soon as I go past the first person. Or second.
Yep.
Nick's passing you now.
Yeah, ease off. Ease off now. Piglet.
Yep.
Off now. Ease off, David. I'm easing off now.
Yeah, Kyle, easing off.
Okay, Nick's easing off.
And again.
Yep.
5 easing off.
Yep, I'm easing off.
Okay, yeah, Nick's off.
And easing.
Yep.
All right. Ben easing off.
Kyle, easing off. I got a bit too close then, sorry.
That's all right.
Okay, Nick's off.
And off.
He's in.
Easing off. It's basically everyone doing an effort with the other person at the same time.
Kyle, easing off.
So when Nick's going, Piglet's going, then Piglet, David's going, and then I'm going at the same time as David.
And easing.
Easy enough.
I'm easing off. I think ease off just before you get to the second rider.
Easing up.
Yeah, next off.
And easing.
Easy enough.
Easing off.
Easing up.
Shit, not too far back. Sorry, guys. Someone else push through.
Yep.
Nick's coming through after Piglet.
Easing.
Okay, Nick's through. No, Nick's easing.
Easy enough.
5 easing.
I'll follow Kyle this time, Piglet.
Yep.
Quite easy. I'm through. Quite easy.
Nick's easing.
Easy enough.
And we're going to need to cut this short, mate. 6 minutes.
Easy enough.
Ben easing.
Quite easy.
Yeah, Nick off.
And Piglet even.
Easy enough.
Easing off. This feels easy. I think they're probably going too slow.
Easy enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the
way
speed's-
slower.
The speed's a lot slower, isn't it? 42, 43.
Yeah. Nick's off.
Great training session there.
Are you boys joining back,
Take it
little
off.
group?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm only going in a minute.
I'll press the thing as soon as we get like, down to 2 seconds or so. Or maybe 10. Just keep going, see what happens.
All right, still gone. Detailed. Should we enjoy our last few moments together as a bunch of penises?
Yeah, I'm done in a minute, boys. I'm done.
Yeah, so I think we can agree the TT normal is a bit faster than that one.
I think, like Ben said,
there's-
that'll work
there's
really
something
well in
there.
certain places.
Definitely work well downhills.
Downhills, yeah, I was going to say, for sure. Any high speed areas.
At the top of long climbs, when you're all a bit fucked, I think it's easier to do that level of effort to get the group speed up than for one person to sit at 6 watts per kilo after a climb.
It's
Yeah.
a lot easier than the other one. I think we could probably push harder, but it's really difficult technically.
On BP2, on the Yorkshire one, where we gained quite a bit of time, I know obviously it's different levels of riding and all that, but what James got us doing was exactly that on that last hill. We was doing like nearly over 70 kilometres an hour on it. Literally, like, you'd get to the back, push through, and it worked unbelievably well. So you are right about downhills. Do that definitely on downhills, you'll gain quite a lot of time instead of super tucking.
Yeah, because this is good for when you have a lot of drag, when you go and get 60 k's an hour.
Yeah.
Your guys nicked it on Thursday when halfway down the descent on Titans, did a few sprints on the speed, ramped up from the back.
Yes, yeah. I think down Titans, the best thing to do is try and get everyone to super tuck except whoever's on the back. And get them to sprint through. When you hit the back, sprint through like we're doing here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's
That's
really
what
hard to
we're
get
doing
people
that
to do
while-
that. They just want to sit there and super tuck.
Yeah, me too. Especially when I sort of say, I'll take the front to try and pace everyone. I feel like I've earned that rest.
Is anyone going to do the whole segment here? Because we can use the Strava thing to check the speed at the video.
Yeah, I'll carry on if you want me to. If you're going to do the back pedal thing.
Yeah, I'll jump off
roll to
and
finish.
get some more water and stuff before the back pedal thing. We can then at least see the beginning of the segment to see how much slower it was.
Yeah. Only yeah.
You ain't getting soft, are you?
No. Yes, I am.
Are you thinking about doing the 4 o'clock one then? Did you say? Or?
Tempted. I didn't think I'd be doing it this week because of COVID. But I'm feeling good. And then A2 look like they're going to be shorter rider.
Yeah.
And I don't know actually, because to be fair, people just tend to turn up on the Tuesday that haven't even voted. It's almost a waste of voting, to be honest.
People ain't got a clue what they're doing, have they?
No, Theo never votes, but he's always in the race. I don't know how.
Right, I'm going to get off anyway, lads.
Yeah, well done, Chris. Good stuff.
Yeah, see you, mate. Have a good weekend.
Catch you later on.
See you later, Chris.
See you, Chris.
You know, bye. It's quite a lonely place next to these penises on my own, you know. I'm quite daunted. I haven't even thought about it before until you said Piglet.
Rightio. On this course, we've got that little reverse hilly KOM bit we turn off, don't we?
Yeah, half a climb.
Did we take the top 4 spots in the crit earlier? No, it was close.
Pretty certain we did.
You three were all ahead of me. Yeah.
He should have made it so we got all the same power-ups as the CRL.
Yes.
Dave won.
He is shit stirring, Nick.
I'm missing some stuff here, ain't I? My FOMO's kicking in. I'm gonna have to join.
Nick's petitioning. I'm going to make a petition about the petition.
Petitions have more petitions.
The land's off the front.
His CVA is like 0. So.
It's going to be interesting trying to stay at the back with bees everywhere.
Sure.
They may not last too long.
It's a big group, so it's a bit like Zero, actually.
Yeah, that's
just
true.
that
Yeah.
no one's sprinting.
55, I think it is.
Bigger than my ZRL group.
I think I might stretch it just to try and get rid of some.
Sounds good. On this next
Don't you want to try and practice? Don't you want to be at the back so you can practice your sprint.
Nah, not too fast. We done enough sprinting earlier, I think.
I'll stretch it out in the sprint anyway, don't worry.
Go on, Ben. Go on, Ben. Oh, no.
Come on, guys, this is a bit friggin' slow.
Come on. Oh, nicked off the front. And Piglet.
Waiting. Backing.
Jeez, you guys. Looking different.
Not backing. Backing. Not backing.
I'm on Nick's stream and I've got like 5 seconds worth of echo. And you can hear my daughter as loud as day. There you go.
Okay, you get the feather again when we go through. Oh no, we don't go through another banner, do we?
Not before Titans, no.
You got the Fuego jersey on. From my point of view, Nick. Or is it Piglet?
Yeah, it's not me.
No, it's me for some reason.
Yeah,
I guess
could be.
David left, didn't he?
I think because we go on the same sort of course from here, but then we turn right. You'll lose it when we turn right.
Aha.
I love that Team Sky jersey. My mum and dad got it for me for my 17th birthday, back before they were World Tour. It's their first year. My local hero Steve was riding for them.
Who's off the front? Is that Tommy or something?
Ian.
Another punch on this left-hander.
Of course.
At least I'm staying on course so far. Left a few A's behind.
Yeah. Little red dots.
I don't know how to bow out this track race, really, chap, so have a good ride. The stream's delayed by like 5-10 seconds, I think, so I was waiting for you to finish on the hill. I don't know if you're on another effort.
My internet's proper dodgy. Just chat whenever you like.
Now I'm going to leave you to it, boys. Have a good one.
Cheers, Carl. Catch you later on.
Cheers. Thanks for the ride.
Have a nice day, mate.
Thanks. Bye-bye. And you, mate. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Later.
Nice and strung out now.
$22 left.
It's getting a bit stringy again.
Yeah, it's fast-ish, but not too bad. Only 1 or 2.
Is that a 14-year-old in the race that you can beat, Nick?
I don't think I can. 14's too old for me. Under 10s only.
That's like a bit of 12-year-old.
Maybe it's that Julia with the new avatar.
Oh, yeah. Incognito.
I felt like asking if he has a dildo, though.
More use.
Imagine throwing dildos rather than burritos.
That'd be great.
Not many disc wheels in this group.
Don't
No.
make Titans comfortable for you.
Well, a bit of pressure now. I've got to perform. Piglet's got one.
Never go without a disc.
It's a good flex on the Epic because everyone knows in the sprint they're in trouble.
Yeah, if you can hang on, it's going to win. Instead, you still got to have the legs, which I do not.
That's why I've got the disc. I don't have the legs. I think Mick's got the disc.
Mick's not going to be targeting the Epic, is he? So, makes sense.
Actually, there's a few with discs. I know it was Mick again. Keep seeing him. This bit's a bit tricky, being at the back at the start of this segment. It's always further on than I think.
Yeah, it's a long way.
Yeah.
I bet most burn their feathers early too. If they haven't already.
Oh, Nick's playing the game.
I've done it too much, I think. Big gap.
No, if you punch just on the downhill in a sec, you'll be fine.
Ah, yeah, I'm back in.
And off the front.
Yeah, it's hard to time this one. Quite far.
Yeah, further than I thought.
Way too early. Way too early. It's different than ZRL. No one was going to be drafting. I waited as long as I could, but no one else was going. There was no wheels to follow.
Yeah, I think only sort of 6 or 7 went for it, from what I can see in the group.
Yeah.
And all well.
Because Mick went after the other guy. Problem is that there's no one else going with me. I think I timed it well at the back. Probably can get further back. You and I
Yeah,
figured
get
it.
definitely get further back for sure.
Yeah, well, we easily got back in. It's just being patient, waiting for that start.
There's that downhill that if you're at the back on the start, the downhill sort of 800
Yeah,
metres before, it shoves you through, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can just soft pedal.
I went straight through to the front.
Yeah, you can just soft pedal and just puts a parachute on you for a second. But you've got plenty of time to slow down before that segment starts.
Yeah, just got to keep your eyes on the front, haven't you? I think soon people are going to start to get sus and then like lead it out the K before the line to try and drop the slot, so to speak.
I don't know, because they went hard. There was a few guys that went hard at the beginning, but not everyone wants to hit the wind.
Yeah.
You see, I hit the wind from really early out. Just made the effort a lot longer than I wanted to. Mick would have been just dying. I was thinking about pushing that extra effort just to go over the top of him. I was like, stop that.
Someone's attacking here.
Kelvin,
of course.
you must be feeling good again.
Good recovery, isn't it?
Had a fucking hard ride yesterday as well. 2 hills to ride Thursday. Massive ride yesterday.
He needs to start saying it's David's wife's birthday. Oh yeah, I'll try and hang on as long as I can and then tempo it after I start getting.
I'm thinking blue is a nice colour.
You say that and then you'll just take off. Hopefully
No,
Ian
no.
buggers off early and the group just stays a little group of 10.
Yeah. I've had shitty legs for 2 days after that Wednesday race, so don't want to be cooking the old eggs too much.
Yeah, interesting to see what they do up this bridge.
We turn right here, don't we?
No, it's left, isn't it?
Is it 10k?
Oh yeah, no, right. Yeah, we do right because we go reverse. Go down the
Straight
tunnels
on.
and up the other. I was hoping we turn left and get it over and done with.
I don't want a 10k climb, mate, in 9k. So about you.
I prefer
Well, I was
forward.
just hoping I'd do a U-turn. Who's going to attack? Oh, you still have the jersey, Piglet. Never
I guess
taking
it's
it
because
off.
we're still in the world or something. God knows.
Yeah, it's odd. Sometimes you change direction and it takes it off you. Then when you go back on the road, it gives it back to you.
Yeah. It's a very peculiar thing, isn't it, colour?
These are the ugliest jersey. Fallopian tube jersey. Mick will be pissed off. Piglet, if we exit the event, he doesn't get his PowerPoints.
Does he
He
have
was
to beat
raised
me
it
to
last
get them
week
then? Is
when
that
I
how
did
it
that.
works?
Yeah,
Raging.
if he beats us, he gets our points, basically.
Even if he doesn't, it helps the overall race ranking, doesn't it?
He says that, but I think you've got to... Like, it depends who finishes ahead of you, but if no one's ranked above you, like if all the people above you are ranked worse than you, you get no points as far as I've found.
I literally have no idea how it works.
I don't, and also don't care.
Yeah, I don't care because I have shit points. I think Mick actually might be ranked higher than you now. I really should have had more electrolytes, getting cramps already.
Forgot to tell you, I got my first blood test back. Tested high potassium. So I've got to go back for more tests now about my heart.
Potassium, interesting.
My doctor friend says that can be an indicator that they just left my blood sample out too long and it's spoiled. So it might be fine.
Interesting, that.
Otherwise, it might be a kidney function thing, but we'll see.
Still a big group.
Yeah, well annoying.
Yeah, not too bad, was it? There is definitely a lot on this flat as well.
I'll let Ian go at 7.5.
Yeah, time for cruise to the finish. that Oliver quit the race.
Go on, Piglet, get that spiky bastard.
You're funny.
never noticed that driveway before. Probably always dead when I get here.
Well, fuck me. It's hard to hold blue, I tell you.
Yeah, great work, mate. That was very blue.
Colourblind, I agree.
We'll leave it there.
Did you beat Mick then?
Yeah, about 20, 19 seconds or so.
No, I see down.
Just kept it at a sweet spot until a V rider caught up to me and just sat on his wheel and dispatched him at the end.
Cheers, Ian. If I'd not done 2 races before this, I think I could have probably helped Ben Dewey's group. But that was hard after a Crit City and TTT practice. The 2 races before weren't very interesting, Ian. It was just a Crit City Smash Fest. Me, Piglet,
Kelvin's
David,
got the steering thing.
and Kyle.
Ooh, does that do anything good or bad, or just...
Not in the racing, but now it can. Just means you can turn left or right on the lane. It's bullshit, really, because you can't use it in racing.
I think, Ian, in a race, in ZRL particularly, you can't flat pace that con. Piglet's technique is basically to do 6.5 at the beginning until everyone's dropped. And then once you've got that gap, all you need to do is match their powers. If you flat pace it, you're guaranteed to not do so well. So if I had the power, I'd try and do 5.5 in the wheels, and I would power down that first sort of undulation to fly up the other side and bang it, 7, 8, 9 watts per kilo for 10, 15 seconds, and then sit in again. But I don't have that power. I could have a go at it. So the idea was for us to replicate what happens in the pace partner groups or in a big race, that you don't do long pulls. Instead, you use your momentum from the back, to slingshot the group forward when you hit the front. So you only do like 5 or 10 seconds on the front. And it's like punchy, punchy, punchy. And the reason we think that'll be useful is because, for example, downhills in the TTT, whoever's on the front ends up getting swamped because the draft is so strong. Whereas if we could nail punchy, 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 you would build up a lot of speed. We wouldn't do it on a long flat like Tempest Fusion. That was just for the sake of practice. So we'd do our normal 30-second rotations on Tempest Fusion, and then on the on the other bits, we would maybe if you get to the top of a hill, for example. This is the example I keep using. If we had a, say, France, a TTT that goes up Petit Con, that happens, and you get to the top, everyone's done 5.5 watts per kilo for 5 minutes. No one wants to do a 30-second 400 watt pull, and who can blame them? But doing 10 seconds of rolling from the back to the front as a punch and a rest and a punch and a rest uses a different energy system, and maybe it's just slightly more manageable and it gets the group up to speed. So we were practicing it as if it was what we were doing on a flat, but we would never do it on a flat. It's just a different way of racing. Yeah, that's fair, mate. So all you can do is try and match them, isn't it, until you can't anymore. But done very well. 3rd place is an amazing result. You are flying at the moment. Yeah, well done, buddy. Have a good nap, Ian. See you later, mate. Great race. Have a good weekend, buddy. I would, Simon. If I had the power, I'd be He-Man. Are you nerdy enough and old enough to remember in the early days of the internet, the He-Man video singing "What's Up" by 4 Non Blondes with a really high-pitched voice? Every time I think of He-Man, that's like my go-to thing. When I was a kid, I loved that video. Let's go.
Hi there, I'm Adam, Prince of Eternia. This is my kitty, Mr. Cringer Pants, the most cutest kitty in the universe. Fabulous secret powers revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and sang. "25 years, and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of home for a destination. And I realized quickly when I know."
2009. Okay, so I wasn't young. My God, I thought I was younger than that when I watched it. Let's skip some.
And he tries. Oh my God, I try. I try all the time in this institution. And he prays. Oh my God, I pray.
This is what the internet is like. It used to be innocent and fun.
And I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I say, what's going on?
Good times. Right, that's enough of that. Maybe I'll keep going, see if I can get level 38. It's quite a lot of experience left to go though, isn't it?
But yeah, so I'll target the sprint as I'll still hit that as hard as I can, because just getting 3 or 4 points there is a big difference.
I'm going to copy actually the list of finish points as well, because they're sort of batched in groups of 4 or 5, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. Like last season, I didn't really pay attention too much to whether we should go for segment points or finish points, because there was 3 or 4 of us getting top 10, which is, if you finish 5th,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but now that we're all sort of finishing maybe 1 or 2 in the top 10, but then the rest of us top 20. 14th was 11th maybe to 15th for the same points, and then it's 1 point difference from 16th to 20th or something. So if you get 11th or 20th, you're only 1 point difference.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot to be had early on, isn't there? And I ain't going to be anywhere near the top 10 or probably the top 20 even.
Yeah, and I've got to look from 20th to 25th. If it's only 1 point, then it's not really worth. Like, I can just basically put everything into those 2 sprints, which I will anyway. And then it doesn't really matter on the Epic. I'll still finish top 25, I reckon.
I'll probably lose 15, 20 watts if I go all in, or if I try and hold on, as in save myself for the last climb, which I don't think 10 or 15 watts is going to be much more than 20 seconds, 10, 15.
Yeah, and the other thing is too, tactically, I don't know what I can do. Problem is Josh is he doesn't do well at Titan's reverse. So, but if he's in the group, so I can just keep pushing as hard as I can after the sprint. Just drain everything, stretch it out as far as we can, and try and drop any of the guys who can't do sprint efforts that are really strong on the climbs.
Yeah. But at least he'll have a chance because he'll know what's coming.
Yeah, and then it doesn't matter if I die, because I'll still be able to hang on to a group. I'll be fucked, but I'll be able to hang on the group and then just crawl up Epic with about 30 or 40 seconds lead over those guys if we can break them.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it's just hard convincing the guys though, because everyone's got such a, everyone's level 50. They've done everything their way. It's very hard to get people to change.
Have a good day, guys.